All right, all you freedom-loving boys and girls, Mark, Centerline Systems. Hey, we're going to do a short video. I know I'm laughing at myself, but really this is going to be a short video. It's going to be one of our TTP videos, which, depends. I still stumble over it because, in my world, TTP was tactics, techniques, and procedures. But, for these, it's really more about, tips, tricks, and practical application. And we're going to do a video on our shoulder straps. And you might be like, well, what a dumb subject. Stand by. You'll see. It's actually not a dumb subject. But I'm not going to lie. I'm also using this as an opportunity for me. I've kind of readjusted the lights, kind of getting back into the video. This mic has been kicking my ass. I think I'm kind of getting it dialed in now. Trying to do a little bit something different with the lights. I don't have the center light on. So as always, and I say this to everybody, hey, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit, right? Keep thinking. So this is a learning moment for me as well. So I'm taking this opportunity to try to better understand my equipment so I can be better at utilizing it. It's the same thing when it comes to your gear, whether it's a shoulder strap, a set of keepers, or something intricate like, freaking quantum time fluctuator or whatever they had in Back to the Future. All right, enough rambling. Without further ado, jumping into it. Shoulder straps. Well, I'm sure most of you have experienced this. You buy a product from somebody and it's a one size fits all shoulder strap and it just doesn't really do a whole lot, right? And the pad slides around, whatever. So obviously we make a padded strap wrap that goes with the shoulder strap. That has the same functionality, whether it's 1-inch webbing loops or shotgun shell loops, you can do that. It adds a little bit of padding, but I'm just going to focus on just the shoulder straps. Now, if you have a normal shoulder strap, oh, here, maybe this will just show up a little bit better. I mean, there it is. There's my mod deuce way down there. And I got the shoulder strap and it's kind of not, it's kind of maxed out if you're a big guy or if you're wearing it in the wintertime and you've got, the webbing kind of extended fully. Well, that's a lot of shoulder strap to grab right there. And I know that can be, not irritating, but, it's just like, oh, now I've got to dig through, honestly, like 18 to 20 inches on the other side of webbing just to pull my mod deuce out of my rucksack or out of my vehicle. Well, we make a strap over in our gear strap kits where you could replace the shoulder strap and it makes just a really small carrying handle about that large. So it's much easier to grab, much more, easily managed if you don't need the big shoulder strap. But another thing you can do, because maybe you don't want to buy the gear strap kit because you don't want just that one piece of webbing and that's all you would use out of the gear strap kit. Well, so whether it's the loop version, now this one isn't the shoulder strap that goes with this mod deuce. So mine, I'm just doing it so you can see it a little better, but it doesn't matter if it's a shoulder strap with the elastic loops or the 1-inch webbing loops. Get yourself a little S-beaner like this, right? Hook it down on one end. You could even, if depending on the type of carabiner, maybe go through the reducer, but hook it down on one end, fold your shoulder strap in half, and then hook it on the opposite side. And I know that sounds silly, but you literally just reduced it by, 7 inches on either side. So that's probably 16 inches of material just got taken out of the equation. Now, and it's a big fat thing to grab. I could do that. I mean, so look at how much more manageable that is. Or if you wanted to fold that once on itself, tape it up, so like maybe this is how you want it to be in your vehicle all the time. Then run some tape around this. And I'm going to do another TTP video on tape. Guaranteed there's some people who haven't seen what I'll show you to do, how to do some tape so you don't leave tape residue, but then you could tape it up and now it's the same size as the carrying handle that we sell in our gear strap kit. So just a small little TTP right there. And then just on that same point, I always think it's a good idea to have some of these S-beaners because it could just be sitting there in your shoulder strap. It's just a great place to attach gloves, keys, whatever else you want to put there. So, have a two-way, an S-beaner. So you can do exactly that. All right, I'm going to take this shoulder strap off. Now, I might have to stand up for this one, and you'll hear old man noises as I do it. But so here's one with loops, and I just put chasm buckles on either end, right? And the reason for that is the same thing as the S-beaner. Maybe I had another piece of gear that had a dedicated, male adjustable side release buckle. Well, whatever that item is, this is on my shoulder strap. Imagine this is going over my shoulder. I could take this other item and plug it in and now it's dangling and it's, fast release, right? It's easy to get to. And then on that note, I'm going to show another reason why that's a good thing to do. Yeah, I'll have to stand up for this, I think. So get this adjusted. So now I took a side release buckle, a chasm buckle, and I put it down on the 1-inch webbing of the shoulder strap itself. Now I took the other end of my shoulder strap, bring it all the way over and click it in place. And a lot of you guys already know what I'm making and what I'm doing here. I've just created a single point sling. Now, whether you want to do that with your canteen carrier, you know, weapon system, binos, whatever the case is. And then now there's my item. I can still get at it. I can still maneuver it, whatever I wanted to do. Again, even if it was a weapon platform, canteen carrier. And there, I just turned my shoulder strap into a single point sling just by making a slight modification and adding some chasm buckles to it. Now the chasm buckles, they don't come in the gear strap kits, and two of them are on each canteen carrier, Mother, Mod Deuce, Scout. If you want a couple extra to do what I just showed you, just all you got to do is reach out. If you want 10 of them, I'll probably charge you a couple bucks. You want one or two, I can hook you up. All right, so that's it. There's my TTP video on shoulder straps. Hopefully you just learned something, and hopefully you realize that, hey, like all the other gear Mark makes, even the shoulder strap has multiple uses and configurations. Oh, and I should have said this. So another reason to do the chasm buckles, if you wanted to, is because instead of a single point sling for a weapon, it's the same kind of concept. I could now turn this into a loop. So in our gear strap kits, we do have a dedicated piece of webbing that lets your shoulder strap come together, so you could use it as a belt, in extremis, under extreme conditions, like, everything else, you had no other choice. You could use it as a belt. You could use it as a sling. You can wrap it around a tree and then attach your hammock to it, for like a tree protector, because this 1.5 inch webbing is, way better than running 1 inch webbing over a tree. But you get the point. Now there's all kinds of other things that you can still do with it. And it's way more than just a shoulder strap. Just like everything else. If you think the Mod Deuce is just a canteen carrier, well, go use a sock, I guess. Hey, that does it. That does it for my TTP. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Not bad. And a whole lot of good information. Well, information I hope you found useful. So as always, you know the deal. Reach out anytime. If you got questions, comments, I'll do the best I can to help you out. Until then, as always, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit. All right, everybody, be good. We'll talk to you again soon. Woo! Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a premature woo. I got to make a plug. All of our videos are going to be released at 1400, and this will become more and more clear. I'll shoot some more videos next week, and I'll give a little bit more detail behind why the 1400 might be important to you, or you might not care because, I'm a knucklehead on this side of the camera. All right, everybody, be good. Seriously. All right, reach out if you got questions. All right, take care. Woo!